if you see, like, if you're over here thinking, like, man, I really love this person because of the way they are, and da 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 da, say it! Say it! Say it! It's rolling. Hey guys, it's Nye. Welcome back to Voice Memos. And today, we're hopping right into it. I have had, like, a lot of ideas of what to talk about. But a lot of them are kind of down, kind of not very fun, because to be honest, a lot of things aren't really fun right now. Like, my car just exploded, and I had to get a new car, and I don't have money for a new car, so that's really fun. But I was like, I'm gonna get off my phone, because I need to do this, and I need to edit, and I know this will make me feel better, is talking, because the reason why the series is called Voice Memos, because literally since middle school, I have just recorded yappage in my voice memos, and I was like, you know what, girl, platform that. Let's make a buck. Yeah. So to get straight into today's topic, I'm probably gonna cry. Today, we're gonna be talking about the art of celebrating people. I'm already emotional. I'm already gonna cry. My eyes are already getting watery. And I say this, at first the original title was The Art of Celebrating People You Love. But then I was like, but what about just people in general? Because the older I've gotten, the less exclusive I've gotten with my love, which is the right thing to do. Your love should not have exclusivity, and it definitely should not be gatekept for vibes. Not, I'm breaking out, daggum. Oh, I was just kidding. Anyways, your love should not, it should not have bounds. If that's the word that you need to make it click in your brain. Because I think pretty much everybody deserves to be celebrated. I'm going to have to whisper this because I am still in my parents' house. If they ever find this YouTube channel, I'm not sorry. I kind of grew up where, like, you aren't celebrated. Like, just as a person. And it kind of makes you want to be amazing growing up. And when you're not, you feel horrible. At least I did. Like with sports, with this, with that, there is always an answer to an achievement that I felt like I made. Like, if I did something good, there was always like, yeah, like, somebody else did that better. And I was like, ow. Ooh. And it just kind of, like, always was chasing the high of, like, hoping to hear, like, I'm so proud of you, you're so good at this, you're so awesome at that. Like, I kind of just chased the bag. And I had this, like, click a while ago. Like, the first half of the thought was just, like, I love celebrating the people that I love. That thought, hold on, this all ties together, so lock in. I had that first thought click in May of this year, which I already thought I was, like, hype person. Like, I love just celebrating. Like, who doesn't love being joyful and merry? Like, even if I don't know you, if you ring my line and tell me you're getting engaged, or you're with child, or you got that job, or whatever, I'm running around the house, I'm doing laps. Like, one of my dear friends got engaged in 2025 last year. And we'd all been waiting for this. It was about dang time. And she, like, popped up at my house after their trip. And I, like, had a feeling he was going to propose. And she was like, oh my gosh, he proposed. Did a lap or two. Fell on the floor. Hype as all get out. And so, like, that's the type of vibes that I bring to the table with the people I love. Because why would I be quiet about joy? That's that part. And it really clicked for me last month. Yeah, last month. Whew, girl. Is flying by. But last month when fiance Butter graduated, I'm so freaking proud of him. Duh. But I just was like, it was right before we went over to the stadium. And he put on his grad gear. And it was just, I was in the room and I just started crying. I started crying in front of his face. But he was like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, I'm so proud of you. And I don't know how to get it. And I just cried and I just told him how proud I was of him. And I gave him a whole speech right off the rip. Because, like, you deserve that as a person. And it also shouldn't just come from, like, the big things. Like, you see that moment came with a lot of emotion because him graduating means a lot to him, putting in that hard work, but it also means a lot to me. Just not only the things that can be offered to us from his graduation, but also the fact that he was able to do that. Like, it has nothing to do for what we could gain. It's just the fact that you're capable of getting a bachelor's in aerospace engineering is crazy. I personally never. use. I didn't do calculus, so I'm not doing that. And then this month, we're getting out. Last video, we're getting out of the suffering, but guys, it's still quite bad. And I was like, dang, it's tough. And then this week, my car was like, I'm dead. I'm like, girl, you're a 2006 Honda Civic. What you mean you dead? You still have life. She does not have life, y'all. My engine cracked, and she gone. I have to get a new car. Do I have money for a new car? No. I'm paying for school. Girl, I do not have money for a new car. So I have to get a car now. One of my worst nightmares. I never wanted a car now. I paid for my car and paid her off as quick as I could when I got her when I was 16. And I paid her off before I turned 18. I think I was still 16 when I paid off my car. And I kind of got pulled for an intervention talk, and it was... Okay, half of it was good, and the other half was... Yeah. But I just came away from that, and I was like... Do people ever get, like, clap hands for just, like, being you? Because that should be celebrated, and I think we would break a lot of systems if we, like, were like, you're you and that's lit. You know what I mean? A lot of people will be doing wildly different things if just, like, at a time in their life, somebody just celebrated the person that they are. Because, like, that's how God made you, so why would you not defer to that? But then there's going to be the haters. So, like, you're supposed to die to yourself. And it's like, so die to yourself means your flesh. Your personality is not your flesh. Not the same, babe. Now, if you're using your personality as a shield to hide your sin, I clap back. That's just, no, girl, you're disrespectful. I'm sorry. That's what that one is. That's not the same. But sometimes personalities are just personalities, and I think that's worthy of being clapped for. I was talking to fiance Butter a little bit ago about, like, just the type of household we want to have when we have kids. But just what type of household do we want to have? What type of parents do we want to be to our children? And one of the things that I brought up is I was like, I just want to celebrate my kids. And I just want to celebrate people. And I frequently forget to, like, tell him the things that I'm, like, proud of him for, or just him as a person. And, like, not just the only time I'm saying this and this about him is when he does the big thing, you know, because it's like, I don't want him to be chasing some sort of high from me, hearing those things from his significant other of, like, only when something big happens, because you don't need to do something big for me to be proud of you. You don't need to do something big for me to love on you and speak highly of you. Like, you could just, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I'm real sentimental, girl. He be doing nothing, and I just be like, dang, that's my man. Like, that's my man. Like, I don't know what it is. And maybe just because I've never experienced, like, such a gentle love from a human being. I have experienced it from the Lord, but just from a human being, that, like, it be hitting. Like, it's funny because I cry all the freaking time. It does not matter what cycle I'm in, I'm freaking crying. And, like, when I'm in town, and he'll be, like, just driving the car. If I stare for too long, I'm gonna cry. Like, I will literally look at that man in his face, and he'll be like, why are you crying? And I'm like, because they're you. And, like, you're you, we're together, and you love me. Bawling. Shoot. It's trying to come out now. Hold on. Let me not. But even just loving people loud, not even just fiance Butter, but, like, one of my brothers, when he graduated, freaking goated, and I'm always so protective over the times where we need to celebrate people and do it as big and as loud as we can, because, like, I'm not prescribed to the thinking where, like, if you say I'm proud of you, or loving loud and doing these big things, and also saying the big things, not even just like, oh, we threw you a party. No, like, saying the big things and saying the dang, whatever. Anyway, saying the monologues to the people you love, like, that matters. When my brother graduated, that mattered to me, that we all showed up and showed out, and there were some things that didn't happen, and let me tell you, I was pissed. I was mad. I was frustrated, because I was like, this is an obvious time where there's, like, this is about him. This is huge. This is ginormous. Everybody lock in. But, like, I was upset when people were holding back. So why are we holding back for? show up and show out in whatever way you possibly can. And so like I was stating, it's not just like the art of celebrating people isn't just, well, I did this grand gesture. You need to say it. And I say need. I don't care what type of personality you have. Love language is not real. Okay, love languages are real, but I'm not. Hold on. But what I am gonna say is, I don't care what your love language is. You need to learn how to tell people and talk to them. Learn how to monologue. Learn how to verbally tell someone why you're proud of them, why you're celebrating them, why joy this, what you see in them. Learn how to say that in mundane times, because you're gonna lose the beauty of so many people in your life if you're not remembering verbally. And I suck at this. I suck at telling people. I'm very good at writing. My journal is filled with so many moments where I'm like, this person's so goated off the shots. I just don't tell them. And boo. Being able to celebrate people in mundanity is beautiful. And then also, y'all want to talk about gratitude? That'll get some gratitude for the people in your life. Is even if you need to dig deep and be like, dang, this person. Honestly, just be sentimental. Being sentimental is tough. But okay, let me show you a monologue. And I'm going to be, someone very easy. I'm going to choose fiance better to talk about real quick. I don't even know if I can, because I might get email. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe we don't do a lesson. Okay, maybe we do. And I just look away. But okay, monologuing with him is just I'm forever grateful for that man. And the space that he has given me. And that man, I was having a rough night last night. And he gets off work at 12. And he sends me a voice message just talking to me first. No. He sends a voice message just talking to me first, and then he sends another 11-minute voice message praying over me. Ugh, I don't want to talk about this. I'm so emo all the time. And I fell asleep listening to that voice message of him praying over me. And never in my life have I met someone who's given me the proper space and treated me like a person with these big, terrible emotions that I have. And he's so gentle in his redirection that I don't feel like I'm being yanked around. Is so gentle and caressing, and then automatically putting me back to the right place that I need to be. And so I need to pause. Oh my gosh. I told you I will cry. I'm not afraid to do it. I'll do it in front of your face. I don't care what it is. I'm crying. Anyways, yeah, that's a little monologue of just gratitude. And that was still a big moment. But for him, he's I need to do more. I need to do more. And I'm well, maybe I should say something. Maybe you say a thing or two because you mean a thing or two. Talk to them. Talk to them. Act. Stop sitting on the times where you need to uplift people, because I'm saying celebrate, and a lot of y'all I like to avoid pride because it really makes people. No, it doesn't. It's not pride. It's not pride. It's encouragement. Don't get it twisted. It's not pride. It's encouragement, and it's actually you actually need to do it, no matter who you are, no matter what time. I don't care if you're shy, you're loud, you're quiet, you're in between, you're 60, 90, or whatever the percentage is. I don't care. You need to be able to talk to people. You need to be able to uplift them. You need to be able to encourage them. And for some people, encouragement comes from I really see this about you, and I just want to speak on it real quick. You mean to tell me? And not making it about the things that they've achieved or the things that they've done, but genuine characteristics about these people. Because if you love these people, you should know the answer to those questions of why do I love this person outside of all the things that they've done for me. And you should be able to answer that. If you can answer that question about God, you should be able to answer that about his creation. Because we love to be real quick about God is good, God is this, God is that. Hallelujah, amen. And you don't talk to his creation that way either. At all. You don't. the thing he created, you're automatically, it's wicked, it's innately evil. It's not wicked, especially if it's another child of God. You should be able to, oh my goodness, if you cannot find the goodness in other people, are you doomed? Get off the doom mobile, please. Please. I'm tired. Like, I'm actually tired of it. I need people to start. This plays into speaking life. I talked about the importance of, a little bit, talked about the importance of speaking life in my last memo, and this plays back into this. Encouraging, uplifting is also speaking life. It's also speaking life, and you need to do it. It's not a personality trait to be encouraging, and y'all need to pull them coattails real quick of the people who don't want to say anything out loud. You need to start saying stuff out loud right now. I'm challenging you, please. Start speaking to the people in your life. You know, let's do another monologue. Let's do my brother. I probably won't cry. Maybe I'll cry. I don't know. I have 3 brothers, and I love them all equally. But this one in particular, I have kind of a interesting connection to, because we weren't close growing up. Like, we weren't super close growing up, but we went to summer camp together. Summer camp 2019, we went, and I got super close with him. And then I just kind of like battled on and off with my mental health for a long time. And he's been such a big protector. Sitting outside my room, sitting with me, exposing me to different viewpoints of like effect that I wouldn't think about. And sometimes people look at our connection sideways because they look at him sideways, and it bums me out because he is genuinely one of the most down-to-earth, fun people that I've ever met. And he's so accomplished, but accomplishments aside, he is a supporter, and he's like such a genuine friend, and he always picks up the phone, always, and he's never crazy, which I appreciate, because sometimes I call him and I'm like, yo bro, I'm fighting this, and it's real tough, and he'll pick up and he'll be like, talk to me, what's going on, what's happening? And just another example of like protecting space that I need to be brought into. And I get really bummed out when people don't know how sweet he is. Like, he's awesome. I really do love my brother down. It's okay to cry on the internet. But yeah, I love my brother down. And kind of a theme is I really do appreciate the space that people create for me, because that matters. But that's enough for that monologue. We're not gonna do that no more, because I don't want to cry no more. I'm done. I have no tissues near me. You know, tweaking. But I just want to say, if you love the people in your life, you should be able to encourage them and uplift them in mundanity. And God does that for us. He does that for us. God's not going to tear down your personality and your character just to be like, but you need to praise me. No, God is like, but I made you, and I have promises for you, and I made you this way, and you're cool. You're cool, you're slay. He's not self-deprecating. Not a self-deprecating God. He doesn't need you to hate yourself to love him. That's not how that works. That's not dying to your flesh. You know, it's not self-hatred. It's not hating on the way that he made you, because he was cooking when he did that. So, sorry, my computer just logged, freaked me out. I said, why recording? If that's something I could leave with you, is just learn how to celebrate people in their mundanity, detached, celebrating one another from achievements only. Because honestly, talking to someone like that, it's so intimate and it's so close. It really can build up your relationship if you just learn that. If you see, like, if you're over here thinking like, man, I really love this person because of the way they are, and da-da-da-da-da. Say it! Because that brings love, bro. That is loving on someone. And that's what God wants you to do in the first place. And outside of that, even though that's our main mission, only joy comes from those conversations. So, not even conversations. Learn how to monologue. And it doesn't have to be this big old speech with these big old words, girl. You saw me around like, he's just kind of lit, and I don't really know, like, my brother's just lit, and I like my lit brother. And I start crying. Because it's true. So, whatever. I'll cry because I think the people in my life are lit. whatever. So, anyways, that is all for today's memo. I'm gonna stop talking because I'll start crying more. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.